When was the last time you lubed your RV? I'm pretty sure that lately Chris has been feeling a little better. He's been taking care of a lot of things on the rig that he says he's neglected for a while. Yeah, cancer sucks. He's even looking better, starting to fill out and getting back some muscle.
Not a bad sign. I like it. All right, I made a few settings to the Blackmagic app just to see if I could get a little bit better imaging out of it. We'll see.
I know that Grizz is enjoying the longer walks.
Now, sometimes just leaving things on auto is the best way to go. No matter how much I do this, it's still awkward as all get out when somebody walks by. Well, I'm right in the middle of talking to you guys. We're doing pretty well. As far as that weight room goes, I sure wish I had a set that I could keep at the RV. One of the things that I decided that I needed to get done, now that I'm feeling just a little bit better, not super duper, but kind of more adventuresome, is I had been wondering how long it had been since I had moved the undercarriage on the RV.
He talks about his new camera app, Chris, not Grizz, some work on the RV and truck, and trying to get into the gym.
Made a few settings to the Blackmagic app just to see if I could get a little bit better imaging out of it. We'll see. I've set it up for 180 degree shutter and a few other minor things, plus working on the audio. So we'll see how well it does. It rained pretty good last night, most of the evening. We're oh, good boy. We're going to see how well things go and on our little walk this morning and come back, maybe make some breakfast for me and Grizzlebutt. Either way, it's a nice, pretty morning. Hopefully I'm catching it all on video. We'll see. Now, sometimes just leaving things on auto is the best way to go. You get a little bit better looking skyline. The picture itself looks great. I'm hoping that with the sound, it's not going to be a bad problem. Okay, now this is back on auto. I want to see how well this does with just that. No matter how much I do this, it's still awkward as all get out when somebody walks by. Well, I'm right in the middle of talking to you guys. They really look at me like I'm one strange egg. Okay, I guess they're not that far off. But it's a learning experience. Learning to use the Blackmagic app and this phone is turning out to be something that's been kind of fun. Well, Grizz enjoys it. Don't you, little guy? Yeah, I know. so we're out and about again. We're going to try to get into the weight room, but man, around here, it's packed all the time. No doubt. It's a pretty nice place, so we'll see how well we do. Grizz is pulling. Yeah, it's a good day. We're doing pretty well. As far as that weight room goes, I sure wish I had a set that I could keep at the RV. Make things a lot easier, and I could do most everything with just a simple weight set there. But the set I want's almost $1,000, so that ain't gonna happen unless I can find somebody selling them for cheap. Out and about again. You know, it's hard to get over just how beautiful it is when there's cloud cover. I know you guys from the rest of the country don't think that's a big deal, but here in the desert, it's pretty neat. We don't get to see a lot of it, but when we do, we sure take advantage of it. What a beautiful sky. That is some really nice looking art. A lot of people very creative.
Insiders, we have another member who's trying out our Patreon page. Hopefully they will convert to a full member with complete access and stick around so they can get that great swag.
Come on, buddy. I know you're a good boy. Oh, this looks like a nice place to sit, bud. Let's sit down and have a little talk. One of the things that I decided that I needed to get done, now that I'm feeling just a little bit better, not super duper, but kind of more adventuresome, is I had been wondering how long it had been since I had lubed the undercarriage on the RV. It's a fifth wheel, it's got 2 axles, I think they're 7,000 pound axles, and it's got wet links for part of the suspension system. So that means each axle pair on each side has got a whole bunch of different Zerk fittings on it that you need to take care of. Most people that I've read about online say that it's about every 2,500 miles it should be done. We've been making so many short trips for the last 3 years that I haven't been able to get to it and do the recommended lubing that system needs. So I thought I would give it a try. I'd picked up a couple of tubes of Lucas red and tacky grease for my grease gun. And I took a piece of cardboard, shoved it underneath, and then crawled around under there to get to the passenger side grease fittings. One tube, one of that red and tacky, did barely 1 axle on the passenger side. So I swapped out the empty one, put a new one in, and I started working on the second axle I just barely got it done. Crawled back out and then realized out of shape as far as flexibility. I really was. Everything was sore. Lost an awful lot of muscle to this disease. So I went over to Home Depot, picked up 4 more tubes of that grease, came back, loaded up the gun again, went to the other side, and started on it. I got about the same results, but it went a little quicker because I kind of had an idea of what I was doing at that point. Another 2 tubes of grease, so 4 tubes for the whole thing. And the main reason is it was almost dry. I'm so glad I got to it when I did, but I don't know if not doing it as often as I should have may have caused some damage to it. I'm hoping it hasn't. We haven't gone more than, in 3 years, 5 or 10,000 miles, I would guess. And not most of it has been done with the RV. It's been the truck driving around. So then that gave me pause to think, I haven't done anything to the truck other than changing the oil. So I took the lube gun, went around and hit the first 4 zerks that I knew for sure were there. Came back in, got on YouTube. There were a few more. I had forgotten about the half shafts on the front. Those are the short axles that come from the front differential. Now, had I had the truck up on jack stands or on a lift where I could spin the wheels, it would have been easy to do. But because I didn't, I had to put it in 4-wheel drive and rotate the front end just enough to be able to get that zerk fitting sitting in just the right place to get a tube in to take care of it. And 45 minutes later, I'd finally gotten those 2 universal joints as well. And I had to use my 90-degree angle fitting to get to a couple other joints on there to finish it off. I've got 2 tubes left, and I'm definitely going to stay up on it a whole lot more. It's amazing when we moved to this park how quiet the suspension under that Solitude got with the proper amount of grease in it. So yeah, the squeaky wheel does get the grease. But with any luck, we'll be able to get through this next year without too much problem. I'm hoping, I'm praying. With all your help, I know it'll happen. Thanks, you guys. Talk to you again in a little bit. This is a pretty nice view from an observation stand. Looks like they put some places to hang some tarps for the summer season here to keep this place cooler. And it's a beautiful ball field that they've got. Great view of the RV park as well. Tennis courts, and Grizz and I are going to work our way back down. Huh, buddy? You're a good man. I know, it's rough. So Grizz and I are on our way down to visit Paul, one of his favorite people here in the park. And he always looks forward to the wonderful pets and attention he gets while we're there. And I haven't seen Paul in a few days because I've been busy taking care of stuff underneath the RV, and it's worn me out. Should be okay. We'll see. Maybe Carrie will give him some attention. We just stopped by Paul's. He was tickled to death to see his favorite little boy again. So, we're headed back to see Mama and get ourselves something to drink and eat. Oh, what another beautiful day. It's going to be nice and warm today, but that means it's going to be nice and warm tonight, too. Not looking forward to that. But part of living in the desert, huh? We're having a really good time here. Get a chance to get out a little bit more, it would be nice, but we'll do what we can with what we've got. Talk to you in a bit. Now that's pretty cool. Look at all the awnings. Not bad. Not a bad sign. I like it.
Thank you all for the wonderful support that you've given us. It would be great if you would share our videos with a friend or two. Please travel safe.